Hi everyone. Welcome. STARSEED Collective. Trying to put music on. Welcome in. I'm trying to get on my live. I hope everyone's having a good day. Everyone's getting to a start. Woo! Somebody's engine just went on. Okay, that's a great time. Let me get into my live and give you a tarot story. I haven't pulled anything. It's fresh off hot tea. If I can find my lighter, hold on. Here it is. All right, we're gonna pray. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for becoming a subscriber. At 18700, I'm gonna go live probably tomorrow. I hope tomorrow or Monday. Tomorrow night, I would love that. And I will answer your questions. So, 7 questions, that is. Yesterday, I gave a little rundown of kind of how it goes. I picked someone on a Monday for the free reading of the week. That was awesome. And I found the Kelly song. So I will be posting that later. I woke up and I put that thing on and it was there. Oh my God. It was, I love it. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, the Kelly song. Okay. Oh, they took some of my subbies away. Silly rabbits. Tricks up for kids. I get blessings in other ways. So you got to recognize, like, they'll do something to you, but then the blessing pops up somewhere else. So it's like a rainbow effect. Some of you could be healing a lot right now. There's a lot of healing acceleration, a lot of spiritual growth acceleration. So let's go for it. Let's ask Archangel Michael to continue to protect this channel, protect my life, protect everyone around me, everyone I vibrate with, everyone who's ascending on the STARSEED Collective channel, everyone who's healing from pain, regret, remorse, lower vibrational energies that they try to taint us with and paint us with that don't belong to us. It belongs to whoever created them within themselves. And if they had a horrible life, we have to just heal from it and keep healing, because some people who've had the most worst lives are the most forgiving and loving people on this planet. Thank you, Jesus, white light, my ancestors, my relatives of light. Thank you for everything. Okay, let's keep going. And I made a candle for us for the season, because we're going in from the end of Leo season, the childhood, all the blah, 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 blah. And then we're going to go to, I don't even know if this is going to stay lit because I have to have my fan on. Then we're going to go to Virgo season, where it's about also a manifesting energy because it's a earth sign. Let's see how it's going to move around a lot. Maybe that will protect it. Okay, so my loves, thank you for being here on the 411 STARSEED Collective channel. First card up is Sumi Runa, number 32, which we've been getting 23, and that's the inverted version of that. So I'm being guided to do our numbers that we do our numbers with. I have not been doing the numbers, so now I'm being guided again to go and do the numbers. I call them the angel numbers because we use the angel numbers 101 from Miss Virtue, who doesn't like to do this anymore, but we still use her stuff because she created a lot of good things. So let's get the number, Spirit. Let's get the number. What say you, Spirit, for the numbers today? Close your ears because it's going to hit the marble. It might be loud. We have 261. Interesting. 261. We are dealing with lower vibrational energies that are balancing off. This could be parents dealing with children because of school. And so you're doing everything, all the work, but this is a lot of work. It's maybe falls on one parent more than the other, or even financially, physically, emotionally. But it's all about balancing off, because like your children are going to be leaders, number one. That's a intuitive message. I kind of work intuitively, but let's see what the book says, right? I mean, the book is the book. 261. I have not gone into the live. Hold on. 261. Here it is. All right. So 261 says, your material supplies are innately connected to your thoughts. The more positive you are, the easier it is for your needs to be met. 261. That's the message. So you got to stay on the positive tip, okay? They're going to be attacks. They're going to be people who are going to try to lower your vibration. They're angry folks. You know, at one time, I got to always remind myself, at one time, I loved the karmic. I loved you. At one time, I adored you. You know, so there's some good qualities, but let's get the peaceful forest waterfall. No, that's going to make me want to go somewhere else. Okay, let's get some music. Let's get into my live because I can't see if you guys, I can see it, but it comes in slowly, or I don't know. It's kind of the opposite right now. I get it first on the phone and then later on the live feed. Y'all, I missed you. I adored you. I feel like it's been a long night. I don't know why. Maybe somebody traveled, astral traveled far away last night. Went to go visit somebody, or literally in the physical. Okay, so let's get into this. Yeah, got the vibe. Okay, I'm gonna read this to you. This is number 32. Very interesting because we got this on the 18th of November. So you might be dealing with the Scorpio, or you might be Scorpio. Okay, I put the dates on here when we get them. Let me give you the quote. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. There's an airplane going above us right now. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. So let me repeat that. We are not beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. So, Sumi Runa, Angel of Awakening, number 32, located in the Supi Valley in Peru. So you might be dealing with somebody Peruvian, or you might be Peruvian, or this is, yeah, because this comes from thousands of years old, ancient Mesopotamia, Egypt, India, and China. So this pyramid levels represent the levels of ascension. Now you remember what my original name was here, but they smashed that, and they, you know, we rebirthed from that. We died from that, and we're ascending. Okay, so let me go. The pyramid levels represent the levels of ascension that a human being must endeavor to realize in their ongoing spiritual evolution. So this has to do with kinetic energy and merging with the universe. While in this state of being, the past, present, and future, as if they were all one eternal moment. So yeah, so everything's merging together, past, present, and future. We're integrating from defragmentation. Okay, I got to download. I don't know if I'll tell you right now. The download was that they're destroying our books and stuff, but they're destroying the seeds of the plants, blah, blah, blah. You know, they're taking out organs from people. I mean, they're doing all kinds of nasty stuff. But there's us starseeds who are elevating, eating well, awakening, and we're passing that on to the next generation, which is definitely not what they like or want. But in doing so, we retain our DNA integrity, and we're also gaining the downloads. We're spiritually knowing, okay? That's what the meditation is about. That's what the stillness is about right now. But it's really because of the in-between of the eclipse that we can see through this veil right now that's so thin. So this is the angel of spiritual awakening. It has assumed physical form and incarnated as a human at various times during history. Doing so has brought illumination, wisdom, and guidance to humanity's spiritual evolution. Spiritual ascension is an awakening that embraces every aspect of a person. It is an evolution or even a revolution in which an individual sheds just like a snake shedding its skin. Ooh, I gotta highlight that. We've been getting the snake, so that's what they're saying. Okay, so that's confirmation. Confirmation, just like a snake shedding its skin, outmoded belief structures, limiting perception, inherited values, attitude of life, and even how they perceive their own identity. Although transient in terms of what has gone before, it can be one of the most excruciating, difficult processes that a person can go through. This shift is a vibrational frequency heralded by a dramatic change in life, ending marriages, friendships, relationships, quitting a job, heading into unknown territory. Yep. The one consistent thing is that this is a process that once begun has to be followed through. Ooh, I love this. Has to be followed through. Wow. Even though consequences can create a radical shaking up of a person's life. Dude, that's what they're going through. That's what they're effing going through. Okay. But there is a new life beckoning, the life meant for you, collective. This challenging process is sometimes referred to as the dark night of the soul. Yeah, that's what we have. They have gone through the dark night of the soul. They're going through it, and they want you to be part of it. But you already did your dark night of the soul many, 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 many times. But as the old proverb says, it is always darkest just before the dawn. The dawneth. That's what they're... Okay. There is a shift in the perception in the following stage, and things start to feel different. A more mature, sensitive, gentle, and compassionate self emerges. Okay, I highlighted this whole thing. I don't know if I want to do all that. Okay, so we're integrating, as I said, integrating aspects of ourselves which have been rejected, ignored, or repressed. Ah, this is perfect. We've been talking about this. Feelings of self-acceptance, inner peace characterize this stage in growth. During this time, you may be discovering your soul path, and in one form or another, maybe with the practices of meditation, yoga, shamanism, transpersonal psychology, energy healing, visionary art, or personal spiritual practice such as working with crystals. You found me, or natural objects. However, this journey does not always have the appearance of an ongoing upward trajectory by any means. Due to the vicissitudes of life, a personal crisis can again arise. Yes, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to create a personal crisis to arise that threatens to cast you back into the abyss. Okay, that's what they're trying to do. So nonetheless, you still have to continue. As you move through the layers from the denser to the lighter, you realize that you are becoming more in alignment with the wisdom of your own eternal soul, spirit. Okay? You gain the realization that all mishaps, difficulties, and encounters with people you have experienced in your life were real gifts in disguise. Oh my God, to help you, challenge you, and ultimately inspire you, effectively compelling you to become the person that you are becoming. With this shift in vibration, you draw people and teachings to you and consciously engage with the wisdom in advancing personal growth. And this is collective personal growth, okay? So yeah, we're going to leave it there because they even mentioned the word. You have just, like the phoenix, risen from the ashes, and in this the breeding, this is not good, and have become a new and ascended human being. Okay, so you reach it, and that's my email name too. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Spirit. Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, gotta get that out of the way. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a lot today, you know, because I got everything set up, and I'm gonna pick some. I haven't done this in a while, the astrology either. So let's go back in time and just redo some of the things I used to do. Ooh, okay, so the third house came out. Close your ears. I should have said close your ears, sorry. Okay, let's see. Stuff is falling. Okay. We're playing a lot. Okay, so there's some hidden planets here. Oh, this even shouldn't even be here. Okay, that should finding things, clean up, finding things. Okay, we got the second house reversed. So your money, they're trying to, this is going to affect your money house. And we have the Virgo house, the sixth house. Okay, so we have that going on. Let's get this going. Then we have more of the sixth house. Wow. We have the 12th house reversed. I never even used to take them. 2 12 houses reversed. So that's your destiny. And then one like moving sideways. So this has to do, like, they're really effing with Sagittarius energy, okay? That's the Pisces energy as well as Neptunian energy and confusion, delusion, Lululand. So they're really shooting for that, okay? We have the 6th house in many, many aspects here. Hold on. We have the 5th house. Some of these I remove them because there's nothing. We have the 7th house sideways. Yo, they're playing with the 12th house and the 7th house. Here's the 3rd house right after the 2nd house. And the 5th house again. And the 4th house after the 5th house. Hold on. Okay, this goes. Oh, let's take everything that goes. Make life easier. Okay, so you got to eradicate. You got to keep taking things away that don't work for you. And you're going to have to be, very pruning. Like pruning, cutting hair, taking, you want everything fresh right now. Because, or just, I say fresh because you get to see it. You get to see, when it's fresh, you get to see when it's rotting. Okay, the 11th house is not that strong. There's only one of the 11th house. There's so much of the 6th house. There's upside down of the 10th house, which is your career. So 11th house, you may not have many associations and acquaintances and, handouts, like people like helping you. All right, so the 3rd house, okay, let's just start. And there's only, okay, there is, the 1st house is sideways. So they're messing with the way that you accept yourself, the way that your leadership skills, the way you present yourself, your boss energy, your boss energy, man or woman. The 2nd house is reversed. They don't want you to value yourself. There's only one of these. Shoot. Okay, so they're really working on that one. Like, they're like, don't love yourself. The 3rd house is a little wonky too. 5th house. Okay, so the 4th house is pretty stable though. Look, you got this pretty stable. Stable, able. You might be religious. The 5th house, you have 5 in the 5th house because we are, or 4 in the 5th house. We are in Leo season, so that's coming in strong. But we're leaving Leo season and we're going into, oh, this is the 1st house. We have, see, coming in sideways. They don't want you to look at yourself in a good way, okay? But the thing is, your identity and who you are has already, a lot of it been formed. It usually happens after, your development of 7 years. And then we go every 7 years, we shed our DNA and have brand new DNA. So that is, so if you're kind of like 7, obviously we're not going to have, but 7, 14, 19, 28, 32, those are all going to be 7-year cycles. So if you're in those, it could be you're really shedding physically. For the 5th house, we're coming out of this, following your dreams, your passions. It's solid. Like, what your dream and your passion is. You should know at this time. You should have a trajectory and a plan and go for it, okay? That's the Leo passion. Now, the 6th house, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, one of them came in sideways of these, which is odd because I don't really catch that. So we have a lot of activity. That's a lot of things are going to change in Virgo season. A lot of things might flip, and you're going to have to be on the hush hush, hermit. Like things might just come all of a sudden. Like when plants grow, you don't see it, and then boom, it's popped out of the dirt and it starts growing super fast. Or I don't know, something's growing in secret is what it feels like. 7th house is weak. Okay, I did hear in the Vedic. One of the astrologers said that this is a very tough time for relationships. So there's a lot of cracks. There could be anger issues, misplaced passion, and just remember that words you can't take back. So be careful that with, like, maybe people are saying too much. You gotta cool down. Okay, a lot of cool it down energy. 10th house, they're totally attacking your career. Okay. They don't want you to shine in your career. They don't want you to have much help, but you do. You have people who like you, okay? You could be a healer. You could be very calming, very serene. You could be a water sign because there's a lot of Pisces reversed, okay? Reversed, which I don't even get it like this, but I haven't done this in a while, and one upright. So be very careful. They want to confuse you. They want to get you in your feels, so you'll blow up on a loved one. I said that before, too. So it's still... There's a lot of activity in the planets. Okay, let me see if I can get this inside. Please close your ears. Lower the volume. I don't know why I said close your ears. You can't do that. Real fast. Hold on. Just get this out of the way. We're going to go into the cards. I kind of went a little overboard with the oracles, but I don't know. I'm feeling like oracles and just a little tarot. Okay, let's get into it. Thank you so much for your patience on the astrology. Hi, Nick, or Rick. Is that Rick? Rick James? Whoa! Rick James was a year of the ox. That's crazy. Oh my God. I've studied him with, well, yeah, with Prince and Vanity. That was fun. You know, he went out with the girl from The Exorcism. That's crazy. They were really in love with each other. They really had a flame. Anyway, all right. So let's get into. Oh, and Tina Marie brought up his children. Anyway, I don't know why I'm thinking of all of this. Somebody might be remembering you. Brittany, hi. We like Rick James, don't we? Oh my God, he's crazy. Yeah. Okay, we're going to do the cards in astrology. We're going to keep it the same theme so I don't go zigzag too much. Thank you for being here, goddess. Love and light. Good things are coming. Let's find out with this astrology. What's in store? We're all having more awareness, spirituality. It's a whole wave of spirituality. It's the pink light love vibe. Every video I see has a pink light now. I'm like, I think it's so funny because, anyway, we're not going to go there. Just keep going, keep going. Let's see what we get. Please, Spirit, tell us. Tell us the 411, please, and thank you. Thank you for these messages. Leo energy, I will. I will. You're very strong. Your will is very strong right now. Things are going through. You're not giving up on yourself or on what you have your eyes set on, okay? Number 17 is powerful. That's a tower. You're like, oh yeah? Oh yeah? And then you like, you know, don't react quickly. But you gain your strength and you move forward. So it's almost like you're gaining strength. You've gained enough strength to make the moves that you need to do in your life accordingly. 6th house, routine, okay? You could be somebody who likes your routine. You could be somebody who's very set in your routine. I don't know if this is going to change or if you are amplifying it and you're getting more done in your day. This is about your daily things that you do, okay? On the daily. This is discipline. It has a lot to do with discipline. The 9th house of faith. You have enough faith of a mustard seed that you keep going. Okay, these are really beautiful energies, and it's consecutive because we do have that 369 energy, okay? And the 369 energy started in July when I got a download that for some of the collective in 3 months, things are going to be speeding up. So you need to really be solid on your routine. Some of you are on the 6th month where it could be like you're getting a new job, you're getting trained, you're getting back on your feet. We had that yesterday. And then the 9th house, it could be 9 months. Okay, it could be in September, you know, maybe for the masculine. They really kick in and say, okay, this is my year because, you know, January, and they do the, even though our calendar is messed up, but they don't know that yet. As you're waking up, you figure that out. So let's not move ahead. Let's not move ahead of ourselves. Yep, you love yourself. You value yourself. You're in a place of real good, solid energy here where you're not taking less than what you deserve and what makes you comfortable and what you feel right doing. You're honoring your higher self. You know, You're taking, this is also another energy I like to say, you're taking care of your inner child, okay? You're protecting the inner child that wasn't protected, that needed protection when you were a child, right? Okay, we're getting deep. We don't want to get too deep. So let's just move on to the next thing. What's next? What do we have next? Oh, let's move this around. Round and round. Yeah, you don't want to go round and round anymore. We're going to do the past life. You don't want to go round and round anymore. Then we're going to get clarifiers with whatchamacallit, tarot. Definitely don't want to go round and round anymore. We're sick and tired of going round and round. Wars and battles, okay? You're healing from these wars and battles that people have put you in, you know, like unbeknownst to you, siphoning your energy, taking bits of you apart. Yeah, love life. Look at this, your love life. Somebody has been in a battle about loving you. Somebody has been in a battle about opening their heart. What is all this? We just had a dump. Okay, I always get the Celtic. Somehow when I use this deck, I always get the Celtic, okay? You may see me as like ethnic or whatever, but my family relatives were very fair. So, my direct family members were very fair. Light eyes, light hair. So, you know, it's funny that I always get this because it's like I feel like you can't see it on me, but that's my blood. Okay, Asia. Girl, when we got Asia last time in this deck, food. Okay, so Asia is doing something with the food. They might be having a hunger crisis, okay? We do have Chiron in Taurus, and it could be presenting itself in Asia because for some reason all this stuff comes out of Asia first. It's all hush hush. They keep it secret, and then they put it on the American public like a crisis. So, and this is some trauma from the past. Maybe they have like some Roman energy attached. I almost feel like, because I've been reading a lot about this Roman energy. It's a demonic energy. It's a very low vibrational energy. Watch your young boys with this energy. You know, make sure your young girls don't get over sexualized soon. Yeah, your baby. Yeah, you know what we're talking about. Oh my God, this got heavy. No, we don't want to do that. They're doing something with the food over there. Look at that. Look at this. Okay, this is Asia. And it all stems from like this Roman culture thing. Wow, I'm not even going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. Communal living. Okay, so I think this is coming down the pipeline. Some of you might want to get it invest into communal living or something. It will offer safety and protection, and something about harvest of the food. Okay, we're not going to go too deep. We're just going to get a couple clarifiers here. I said I was going to use tarot, but I don't want to use tarot for this. I don't want to get too deep with it. So we're just going to use some of the Lenormand energy that we have here. Yeah, let's see. Tell me about the wars and battles. What is this about, please? Wars and battles. This is a collective. This could be like world issues. Some money. Okay, so there's money issues here. People are like having a very hard time keeping their money, like if they're not very secure with it, like they're not safe with it, like I'm getting weird stuff. Like your lovers, you're leaving money out, and like all of a sudden you don't have your change from last night or whatever. There's like icky kind of low vibing energy. Like somebody could have a roommate that steals their cigarettes or drinks all their coffee. Like this is petty stuff. It doesn't feel correct. It feels like the stress of the outside is like a pressure. Like those, like, what do you call that toy that you squeeze and the eyeballs come out? That's what I'm getting. Like there's pressure coming on, but also it has to do with like we have a touch deficiency, right? We have people aren't loving on each other. We're not living in communal living per se. So that is what they're trying. Oh, okay. So they're attacking people living in communal living, like the I hate to say this, but I find it, when 2020 hit, all these assisted living houses got hit hard, right? They were taking those people out, and like before you knew it, they were being hospitalized, and you never saw them again. So that's the kind of communal living that it could be really challenging. Like something's coming up. Oh my God, look at that. Love, life, and wedding. So some kind of crisis, maybe in a masculine's life or in your life, maybe causing a love situation to move faster and marriage to happen. But let's find out what this next card is. Waiting. So this could be your masculine with somebody who they're living in common law, and that person could be waiting for, oh, they had a baby together. Oh my God, your masculine could have had a baby with somebody and or married somebody else. I just heard it again. It could be Year of the Rabbit. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. I heard that yesterday too. Okay, could be a Scorpio. And you could have had a past life with this person. You could have had an argument with this person, a disagreement. You could have both been males in a past life or something. I don't know why I'm getting that. Okay, so sadness. So somebody purposely put you in sadness. Maybe you're very religious here. You are a godly person, a spiritual person. Yeah, they put you through losses, okay? They put you through sadness and losses in a past life. Celtic, it's past life. Officer, past life could be like, hey, 10 years ago. But, yeah, they put you through sadness, losses, and legal issues. And they may be trying to do this again. Or this is just a reminder of what they put you through. This person may be going through a time of hunger because they just had a baby. Oh my God, baby came out twice. Hold on. I just dropped a whole bunch of cards. Okay, so this could be like a big shocker. Maybe this person, they were shocked when they found out that they had gotten somebody pregnant. Oh my God, look what fell, but they don't want you to know all this. Hold on. Okay, the first one I saw is that they still love you. Okay. They still love you. They want to send a message. Yeah, look, they want to send a sweet message. They don't want to be in war with you. Okay? Maybe they want to impregnate you. Maybe that's another message. But they're beat up. They're weak. They're weak, okay? Because somebody could be doing some sprinkle on them. And then this is what came out. Here it is, tenderness, so a baby has been born, okay? And this took this person on a whole nother journey, making you their enemy because they impregnated somebody else. And so you became the enemy, the opposition, the other woman, other man. Okay, all those cards came out. That's so interesting. You're very protected though, because them leaving gave you space to heal and gain victory. Your angels are with you. Thank you all for being here. Tamanaz, you're back. Thank you. I love my emoji. That's funny. Okay, so they're jealous. They're jealous if you get with it. So they went and impregnated somebody. They didn't intend to do that. And they're stuck there. But they watch you if you have your own platform. And they're jealous because you're getting attention and you're going to be getting love. You're really healed. Like you're not going to take toxic love. Okay, let's see if they want us to know what the tarot. Okay. Let's see. Spirit. Tell me about this love life situation with the baby coming there. The baby and a love life. They have a whole family. They have a whole thing. I mean, they're being, I think they're being seen in the public with this person, of course, and their family, and I don't know what the hell. Huh? They're stressed. They're stressed over there because it takes a hell of a lot of energy to bring a child into this world, and a lot of guts and a lot of essence. Whatever, let's see. Yeah. They're stressed because they're watching you balance everything. You might be a Libra, or after these legal matters, you're done with these legal matters. Okay, you're not. You might be moving on. You might be getting other kind of legal matters, like your own business and being legit and doing things correctly. You got your own baby going, so it could be you have a baby and they got a physical baby. You got a business baby, or you could be doing both, my love. Some of my ladies, your birthing years, you got a baby and you got a business, and you're doing it. Keep doing it and doing it. Doing it well. Oh no, you failed the exam on the 18th. Girl, I'm so sorry. You need to study. I have failed many things. Many things. I was never like an A student. I always was mesmerized by these A students. And I went to graduate school later. But when I was doing good, I was doing real good, you know, and I feel like I got attacked, but it wasn't necessarily I got attacked. It was like I had a prophetic dream, and that prophetic dream was coming true. And I didn't know how that was going to really come, when it was going to come into my life. And it came into my life as I was in graduate school. So it wasn't meant to be. It was meant to be whatever. So, you know, act accordingly. Is that really what you want? You know, we're at a very pivotal time with Virgo. We got 3, 6, 9. We have 3. Some people are going to be on the 3-month train, the 6-month train, or the 9-month train. And then the 9-month train isn't like things are going to take off for you in December. I just explained all that. Rewind. So what came out was the 8 of Wands with the 8 energy. Money. Ka-ching! Somebody's getting money for their work. Somebody wants to pay you for work. Somebody wants to communicate. You have to check your inbox. You have to check your spam folder. You're balancing this off. Okay? You don't mind talking to the officer. You're like, yes, officer. How can I help you? Like, you aren't running from the law. You're not doing anything illegal or wrong. But they're trying to make it. They're trying to put judgment on you. But the only judgment you got is from God. Okay, this could be somebody they're working with somebody in Asia. They're working, maybe technologies people. Or maybe you got Asian people who want to work with you. You know? Yeah. Heck, this is the internet. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. Okay, let's see. It's a small, small world. Okay, yeah, you're the Empress. You are definitely birthing either. You got to try again. You got to keep trying. You got to give it another chance. You got to dust it off. You got to study. You got to get healthy. You got to get off the DRUGs. You got to make life serious. Take your children first. Prioritize you. Prioritize the kids. You're a mom. You're a mom, and this person is beat up. Look at this. This is funny. I'm sorry, but I'm not laughing out loud. I'm just saying. Irony. While this person is weak, you're very healthy, abundant, and prosperous. Okay? No joke. And this person wants to send you a sweet message. Or you're probably getting sweet messages. You're probably getting sweet messages. You're so abundant. Okay? People want to work with you. This person's beat up. You could be getting flirtations too. They're sending you energy, so, or maybe this person just, again, they think that you're gonna be under battles and fighting, and then you have a King of Cups who doesn't quite know how to approach you because they did impregnate somebody after a round with someone. I don't know if they got an AB with that. Like, that person could be suffering because Maybe the you know, it wasn't full term or something. I don't, there could be a tragedy going on here that this person doesn't want to tell you, because they're gonna, it might get you upset. It might make you argumentative. It might shut you down. But I think, I don't know, I'm not going to say what I think. I just, somebody can't approach you. It's kind of weird energy. All right, let's get into it. Yeah, they're trying to send, wow, a freaking tower. They're sending towers so this message of love doesn't get to you from this King of Cups. Okay, this King of Cups is finding conflict everywhere he goes, every time he tries to communicate or connect with you. Could also represent a new beginning. Somebody wants a new beginning in love with you. Okay, this could be a spiritual baby. On my Facebook, I put a video about a man who adopted a hippo, a baby hippo. And then a woman got into his life, and she fell in love with him because he was trying to help the hippo, which is very abnormal. And they became together. They became married, and she swam with the hippo, something that normally doesn't happen. So what I'm saying, that could be another baby, like that, you know, it could be an animal baby. I don't know. Spirit. Maybe some of you want an animal, or Spirit's gonna bless you with some kind of love that is very beautiful, like, you know, pure, like an animal. That's weird. I don't know what that's going. I'm gonna stop there. Let's go with let's see what this King of Cups wants to say to you, if you can, like through tarot. Let's see what he can say to you. Okay, because there's arrows of love, message of love, King of Cups, a tower, baby. We'll leave it there. So we'll go with this oracle deck, which is about emotions, and see what they want to say to my beautiful collective. My beautiful collective. Oh, intuitive nudges. Look, so he definitely is a water sign, and you guys are psychic. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess. Okay, let's get another one. So this person's very intuitive, very in tune, or their third eye's getting woken up. Just ask. So Spirit is saying, hey, just ask if you want to communicate with her. This person knows how to communicate. They might even use doves. They might know how to teleport, is what I'm picking up. Okay, that's for some, not for everybody. That's really intense. They probably have very, yeah. Seek. Oh, they're asking God what your heart seeks. The power of Spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of Spirit, including you. We are all one with Spirit and always will be connected to one another. They've been connected to you. They know that there's a connection here that hasn't let go. This just came on to baby. Ground yourself. Some of you want to have a baby. You are getting your body ready. And then here we go again. What we had yesterday, I was really attracted to that tree on the back of a woman on another deck. So you need to go out into nature. This is really calling for you. Buy plants, maybe grounding your energy, planting things, pruning things like plants, is very helpful. Grounding your energy on a patch of grass, going for a walk. Okay, I think I gotta go. Love. I'm gonna end it with love. This person, you've been loving yourself, and somebody is vibrationally tuned into you as well. Let me get you one of these. I don't want to not use these. I got them for a reason. Let's see. We have at day's end, rest. This is the time of resting. This is like, we are in between eclipses. Things are going down, and all of you need to meditate, because you are in connection with this person. It's just not in the 3D. it's in the astral. And when I said I felt like I traveled far away, maybe you are traveling to each other in your sleep or getting crazy dreams. Okay, let's do this one real fast. James Von Prague. Give us a couple more messages to end this, please, and thank you for my collective. This is a short and sweet message for my collective today. August 25th, imagination. So you could be at a very creative stage right now, and this person is tapping into your energy, and they're at peace because you're creating and you're not sharing your energy while this person is healing. Just a download I just got. Let's see if we got anything else. Yeah, because they're very doubtful. This person could have, you know, a lot of healing to have done before. Yeah, they want to be happy. They want to be happy with you. You bring happiness to this person. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. This person has a lot of toxicity to clean out, but meanwhile, you're healing past pain. Okay, you're like royalty here with that robe as well. Yep, confirmation. So they're intimidated by your energy because you vibe high. You're like royalty, and so they, even though this person may be a very good-looking person, it doesn't reflect inside because they're wounded. So I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yeah, you're gonna have to sit and meditate on what you guys truly want. This person's coming towards you, but you got to be able to be patient enough because they got to heal. And the more you are patient and loving on yourself, clearing that from yourself, this person accelerates. Perseverance. They want to persevere towards you. Crazy energy. What is this about? Okay, I got the other. What happened to the other Lenormands I had? Did I use them? Oh no, they're right here. Let's see. Let's do two. I got two sets of these little baby Lenormands. Let's see. These are like future energies. Let's see what we get. Future energies collective for my collective, please, Spirit. Yeah, somebody loves you. Like, this is the bouquet. They love you. Number 9. They need to finish something up. They might be life path 9 and very wise themselves. Okay, yeah. They're very emotional, Pisces energy. And you might have a past life, and that's why you're so attracted to each other. You're the lady that they didn't see as a lady because they didn't, I don't know, something was done that they didn't see you like the lady, but you are because you look like a servant to them. Okay? The number 29, this is like the end. This is the end. This is the last and final chapter. But they're sending a lot of confusion, illusion. Look how dark this is. This is where he's at. Okay? He's confused. He doesn't know where to go. He doesn't know if you like him. Okay? You do like him. But he feels like, you know, he feels stronger or something. Yep, more confusion. Okay, this could be mommy issues. This could be the full moon that they've been working on. Like maybe they collected some bad juju from the past that they have to clear. It's because look, the Chariot, he wants to come towards you and he's working on it, but they're doing work to confuse them. But his emotions aren't confused. When he really meditates and he gets down to his soul and his heart, he knows you're there. And okay, let's get some angel cards. I'm getting these to see. Hi, Dilly. With broomsticks. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Let's get some angel messages regarding these last confusing messages they're sending. They're sending, yeah, middle path. See, this person is very ambitious. They want a lot. Their stomach is bigger than their appetite is bigger than their stomach energy. They're not practical about going about things. See it and they want it and they gallop and they go. And this is where they can be caught. Okay, they try to excite them so much that they take a lunge too soon and they mess up. That's the energy I'm picking up. They have to learn to be more mindful, to calm themselves down. That's part of, you know, boss energy. They make decisions, but they don't make rash decisions. Be mindful of another's feelings and needs. Yeah, they weren't mindful of your feelings and needs. And now they're realizing they can't hurt other people, step on them, step to get to other steps in their life. Okay, this is reverse. Archangel Sandalphon, I have heard your call for help. Your prayer will soon be answered. They're not, their prayers, they're disconnected from spirit is what it feels like. They feel like, it feels like they're disconnected from spirit, to be honest with you, because that came in reversed and spirit's not helping them. They need to make some kind of, they're lacking inspiration. Okay, they're lacking protection. It's because they can't come up to you and ask for forgiveness. Boom. That's exactly what it is. And they don't have clarity though, because they're keeping them confused. So they don't even realize, oh, is forgiveness redemption? Is forgiveness going to clean the slate? No, they don't realize that. They think it's being weak or being wrong. Like they have to, also you have another enemy that's stopping them. Archangel Michael. They don't have, Archangel Michael is not helping this case. They're helping you. Okay, and Blue Angel. Okay, those are getting kind of repetitive. But that's what we have right now. This is interesting energy. It is a spiritual battlefield. Pray for your loved ones. Keep doing your due diligence. You are a lady. You are worthy of love. Somebody, I think your ancestors is kind of blocking this confused energy from coming towards you, because it's like they kind of want to reach out to you, but they also need their spirit guides and they're not getting them. They need to get their spirit team in order before they can come, because it has to be your spirit team and your ancestors, their ancestors in agreement, but they did something funny, okay, and they're losing out. This is somebody who could be a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer energy, or you know, they have it a lot in their chart. Okay, thank you. Please don't forget at 18700, which we're easing on up over there. I'm going to come back and, oh, hi. I see a long message. Oh, hi from South Africa. After 20 years of marriage. Oh, okay. I see you, both of you. I would love to have you on the tribe, because at 18700 you can have your question for free, or else I would have to charge. And hi from below. South Africa's below? Or I thought it was... Oh, are you from Australia? And the other one's from South Africa. Oh, welcome. I love it. Island energy. So 18700. And I will answer your question once I reach that 700. Just subscribe. You'll get it for free. If you're part of the tribe, you can... I will put your name down. So I hope whoever needs... You know, I'm going to pray that I answer people's questions who really need the questions answered. And I'm going to write down and jot it down. And I did that yesterday. I give one free reading a week if I'm guided to. That would happen yesterday with somebody who, beautiful lady, which I'm happy I gave her a reading. So you could check out my style from yesterday's reading. And that's the one with the check, I think. I can't remember the title right now. But I have to take off, you guys. I love you. Thank you for everything. Don't forget to subscribe, because I can have you on the tribe, and I'd love for you to be part of this journey to get to my 18700 and more, because at every 100 I give free questions. So 7 questions answered for the 18700, 8 questions answered, and I did it for my 18600. I just started this thing, doing this thing, and it's been working out. So much love and light. We're legit Alta Starseed Collective, LLC, and we've gone through many metamorphoses and changes to get to this place. And that's, you know, it takes different energy every time to get to different goals. So much love and light. Thank you, and take care.